guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Megs, Megan, or Spooky if you are new here, and this is Spooky History with Megs. In today's episode, we are on part 6 of the Rodney Alcala series. We're almost through with this, hopefully soon, so I can move on to the other topic I want to do at hand. Starting off, Rodney Alcala has been quite busy. He is beginning to leave little breadcrumbs for police to follow, but he is getting messy and a little overconfident. He has left a bloody handprint and some DNA at the scene of Georgia Winksta's murder. In the 70s, DNA wasn't as advanced as it is today, so that would hide his crimes for decades. Picture it. It is June 27th, 1978, and a 31-year-old named Charlotte Lamb, a legal secretary for Santa Monica, has just been discovered in a laundry room, and it's of her El Segundo apartment complex. This has all the telltale signs of our cunning Rodney Alcala. She was essayed, beaten, and strangled with a shoelace and posed with her hands behind her back. Our brilliant Alcala has left DNA behind here as well. It also appears that he is developing an MO and also using weapons already on scene. He is not using a quote-unquote kill kit. Later on, after his capture, they had DNA evidence of Charlotte on a pair of her earrings. They found these in a storage locker that was registered to Alcala decades after the crime. It's where he kept his trophies. On June 13th, 1979, a 21-year-old Jill Marie Parentu left her workplace as a key puncher operator early because she was going to a baseball game that day. When she did not show up for work the next day, a welfare check was called upon and police went to go check her home. When they arrived at her Burbank, California apartment, there was a gruesome scene found. It was the kind of scene that only existed in nightmares. Once again, there was evidence of a forced entry. Rodney is getting more and more brazen and showing no evidence of slowing down his quest for blood. Jill was found posed naked and deceased with pillows under her shoulders. She had been beaten, essayed, and of course, aligned with his MO, strangled. Getting more confident, he once again left his DNA behind. He cut himself, exiting the window he had used to gain access to her apartment and to exit it. Catherine Bryant, a friend of Jill, testified that they had crossed paths a couple of times with Alcala at a local nightclub. Feeling untouchable and much like Superman, Rodney goes on to committing one of his most heinous crimes on a minor. This crime is even more traumatizing than the attack on Thali, the 8-year-old girl that he was initially brought to jail for her attack. Robin Christine Samsu, a 12-year-old girl, was spending the day at Huntington Beach, California, with her cousins and a few friends. Her day started out playing, laughing, and enjoying a beautiful day at the beach with her friends. The background flushed with waves crashing on a sandy shore. Yet her worst nightmare was in the shadows, stalking his prey. Rodney Alcala approached her and her friend, asking them to pose for some photographs. They agreed, yet after the photos were taken, Rodney continued to stalk the pair. A woman noticing something wasn't quite right, approached the girls and Alcala, asking him to leave and telling the girls to head home. Robin had to head home because she had ballet lessons that day. She borrowed a friend's bike and off she went to ballet class. She was never seen alive again. On June 27th, 1979, her decomposing body was found 12 days after her contact with Alcala. She was dumped and discarded in the foothills of San Anita Canyon Road. She was found essayed, beaten, and stabbed. She was not like the others. In fact, she was stabbed, not strangled. When her friend was questioned about the last time she had seen Robin, she had a lot to say. She gave a description of the stranger that approached them that fateful day. Robin had disappeared. Law enforcement now had a sketch of the man hiding in the shadows. They circulated everywhere they could. Rodney Alcala's parole officer recognized him and subsequently turned him into police, giving the police his last known whereabouts. This led them to the home of Rodney's mother. During the search of his mom's Monterey home, they found a piece of evidence that would connect Rodney to several missing people. They found a receipt for a storage locker in Seattle, Washington. They headed to Washington and they searched that locker. They found Robin's earrings with her DNA on them, and they discovered trophies from his previous victims. Now they have not just found Robin's killer. They may have what they need to solve various of murders across the country. They have most definitely uncovered yet another serial killer. Stay tuned for part 7. We will go over his arrests and trials. We will discuss how advanced the forensics finds even more victims and ends up putting him away for life. You don't want to miss the trial information either. He, like Bundy, represented himself, and to say it was strange is an understatement. Till next time, stay safe. This is Spooky History with Megs, saying she is out. Please hit the like button down below, subscribe if you haven't, hit that notification bell, so that way you can know when I am going live or when I've dropped a video. A lot of the times I don't get to post like I want to, but I promise you I am working hard in the background trying to get every little piece of information I can get for you. These topics are very, very hard to do, so when I'm in the right mental state or when I feel like it, I do try to pop up a video. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one, and have a good and safe week ahead, or whatever day you're watching it. Stay safe, guys.